Hello, my gorgeous people. Um, I am off to a very, very exciting event in a second. I am going into London for a extra special first look at Universal's Halloween Horror Nights. Halloween? Don't know if I actually just said that right. I'm going to do that bit again. I am off to London for a very special preview of Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights 2025. Almost double guessed the date, the year then, but it's definitely 2025. We're good. So we are obviously the houses have been announced. If you are following along, the houses are being announced as we go. We get closer and closer, and it is nearly time for spooky season, guys. I'm loving the sunny weather. I'm questioning whether I say I'm loving it or not. I'm liking the sunny weather, although today is very temperamental. I'm recording this on a Tuesday, and it has been literally raining on and off all day. So not the one. So I'm just gonna go for an all black outfit to be safe. You know, better safe than sorry. But yeah, I just thought let's have a chit chat, a little catch up whilst doing my makeup and getting ready. Because I've had a few people ask me about my makeup routine as a guy. It's basically the same as a girl's. I firstly, okay, let's just go into this and then we'll start talking as we go. I'm going to go in first of all. Now, this is the primer that I adore. It is the Benefit the Professional Pore Primer. I can't talk today. I'm sorry, guys. So this little beauty is amazing. It is so good for blurring. And I just pop that on my T-zone. I normally put it on my T-zone first, but then I do try and blur it out to get across my across my whole face, because I'm an oily and also sweaty person, as we know. But anyway, yeah. So I'm going to this Universal event, and I'm so excited. Not only because when I've been previously, it is such a lovely, great event that they put on. And they have one of their representatives from the US come over to go through a big like PowerPoint presentation about each of the houses, each of the scare zones, what we can expect, what park goers can expect, all stuff like that. And obviously this all just helps me within my line of work. So I'm going now in with quickly the brand new, may I add, Professional Foundation from Benefit. A lot of my products are Benefit. They're not sponsored. This is not an ad. But a lot of my products I use are Benefit just because I do think they are just really, really good products. If you want to see my full review on this new foundation, which literally launched on the 16th of July, you can see my full review there. But I've been wearing, God, I don't know how long I've been wearing makeup for now. I would say I probably got more into makeup maybe like, I was gonna say 2019 is probably like the year it happened, like when I got into makeup. Growing up and obviously like trying to suss out who I was before I came out and things like that. I top tip, put the foundation on your hand and warm it up. It goes on a lot easier and smoother. But I've got it all over my finger. But yeah, so like obviously discovering who I was and trying to work out who I was. I basically, I guess I was scared to use makeup because again, the connotations of what were in makeup men and all things like that. You know, all the peer pressure that we all feel. And yeah, I just guess one day I just was like, do you know what? F it. And also working in my industry, I work in obviously the fashion and beauty industry, and travel now. But working in that industry, I then got familiar with the products, and I was like, oh, maybe I can use a bit of this, maybe I can use a bit of that. Who knows? But it's just really interesting to see where makeup's come, and like in terms of just like technology. So this Benefit foundation has skincare built in. So it has niacinamide, glycerin. It also has rosehip extract, which helps make it smell incredible, like literally incredible. So I cannot complain about this at all, guys. So you get the skincare benefits as well as the full coverage, and it is full coverage. Like you probably can't. It probably looks like I've been putting this on for ages, but I'm actually using the teeniest amount to do there to put it on. But anyway, yeah. And going back to the makeup story, it was just something that I guess just slowly, naturally happened. Like I was trying bits and pieces, and it then just became, I guess, just part of like me, became part of like my routine. Going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Micro Powder in medium. This is a great product, by the way, just to take on the go if you need to keep it in your bag. But it gives you a mattifying effect, but also just adds a little bit of bronze, tiny bit of bronze. But I like to use this before I put my concealer on, just to set the foundation. But also, I shaved before doing this, and I left my tash a bit longer than what I normally do. And now I'm doing this. I'm thinking I might shave it off. I'm looking a bit like Mario's long lost brother. Might end up on the Jeremy Kyle show. Me, Mario and Luigi. Hi, I'm your third brother. Do they have a third brother? No, they don't. Anyway, yeah, I don't know if I like the tash or not. It's new. But yeah, sorry, I went totally off track then. And yeah, like I think it's just that thing growing up, and it's the societal pressures, it's the people you're around and things like that. But growing up, like my mum, my sister, and my nan were always like, my nan was never seen without makeup. And like obviously like when my sister started like learning about makeup growing up, and obviously I was around and like seeing it, and that kind of made me interested in it. I'm going to go in with the Sculpted by Amy concealer in shade Biscuit. This is an amazing concealer. I need to get a new one of these actually. But yeah, and like seeing like my sister play with makeup and all of that, like it made me then wanna, I guess, play. I don't know. It's hard to say like when, because people always say like, oh, when did you know you were gay and all this, and I'm like, babe, I didn't. Like, so that is the Elf colour corrector that I just put under my eyes just to help get rid of bags, because no one wants them. But yeah, so it wasn't spoken about. So like it was hard to be like, oh, maybe I'm this, maybe I'm that. It was at that time, and then I guess it wasn't really until I met Gabriel that I was fully like, okay, maybe I'm actually gay. Because I kept saying I was bisexual, but again, like, was I lying to myself? Who knows? It's just very weird, like when you look back now, because you see things a little bit differently. I'm going in with the green Elf Cosmetics colour corrector just to go over these little blemishes that I have, which are really annoying. So green colour corrector is so good at covering spots, like the red spots. But yeah, anyway, enough about getting deep. I am excited for this event, guys. I feel like I haven't been out in ages. I mean, I went out for like London Pride, but even London Pride felt different this year. I don't know what it was. But yeah, who knows? But I think it's funny, like, there's some guys I meet that are like, oh, like, you wear, like a full face of makeup. And I'm like, yeah, but, like, it's not, like, in your face makeup. Like, I still keep it very natural. Also, I just use the back of the blender just to get off any excess, because I don't want it to look like I'm wearing loads. But anyway, like, there'll be times when, like, I'm going out and I'll be getting, like, a full glam. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm now going to go in with the Benefit Professional Powder, Power Powder, which is a great mattifying powder. But now I just do that just to set the concealer and everything. But yeah, like, I just don't think, like, I don't know. Like, correct me if I'm wrong and let me know in the comments, but like, men should take care of themselves just as much as women do. Like, there's no shame in it. I get it, but I don't, kind of thing. Like, I find it hard to know how to navigate this subject because I want to be like, come on, guys, like, get over it. But equally, like, if that's how someone feels about a subject, that's how someone feels about a subject. You're not going to change them. I'm going to go with the Benefit Hula Wave in shade Original. So this is a cream bronzer that they brought out earlier this year, and with this amazing foundation bronzing brush, which has got like a really small angled head on it. But I love this. Also, it's good just to add a bit of bronze to your face because sometimes you need it. I told you there's going to be a lot of benefit in this video. But yeah, anyway, I just think, take care of yourself, like, and also, like, it makes me feel good. Like, when I'm having a bit of a wobbly day, like, just doing makeup and just making myself feel good, like, changes so much. Also, men, if you are watching this, make sure to take it into your beard if you've just shaven, because no one wants a line. But yeah, it's just interesting, like, societal pressures and that. Yeah. Who knows, my loves? Who knows? I hope you're all having a good week. Sorry, I am blabbering on as I'm doing this. I just thought it'd be something different. I feel like I haven't really sat down and properly spoke to you guys before about things. So, this is a little bit more of a little get to know me. Also, another little top tip with your bronzer, put it on your eyelids. If you don't want to wear eyeshadow, just use a little bit of your bronzer to put on it. It just helps bring your eyes out a little bit more. Just a little bit. But yeah, I feel like I never have these chit chats. I promise you, I am going to do a get ready with me. Not get ready with me. That's what I'm doing now. Silly goose. I'm going to do a get to know me. I just don't think are you guys like interested in getting to know me? I think I might do like a little poll or like a little questions thing on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, please do. And if you have questions, then I guess drop them in the comments below, or please follow me on Instagram and answer the questions that I put up there. Because I feel like I just sort of jumped straight into vlogging and that, and it's been so nice that 80 of you are subscribed to my channel already, and I just did not expect to have 80 of you, to be honest. And I honestly genuinely mean like thank you so much. I'm going to quickly, before I do my mascara and brows, I'm going to go with the Professional Super Setter. I love this stuff, and again, it smells amazing. But yeah, I just never know whether you guys are enjoying it or not. I mean, you seem to be because you're subscribing, so thank you again. But yeah, I realised I never actually did like a proper get ready, like get to know me thing. Why do I keep saying get ready? So yeah, I think I'm going to do a little get to know me. And there is a vlog episode coming up very, 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 very soon. And Gable's going to be in it with me because I realised he's not really been in any of my vlogs because where I've been travelling for work and that, he doesn't always get to come with me. He was in like my week in the life video that I did. God, that was like a few months ago now. But yeah, he's not really. Sorry, that was the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. This is so good. It gives the illusions of laminate brows. Amazing. And then I'm gonna just fill in little gaps with the once again, you guessed it, Benefit Mighty Fine Brow Pen. This is so good, guys. I don't know how much you can see of this, but it has really fine bristles on it. So look, if you can see that on my finger, it just really daintily fills in any gaps that you want to just block in a little bit. Also, for men watching, this is great for your beard line. and areas like that, just to give it a little bit more of a fullness that it might be missing. But yeah. Sorry, I just sometimes just stop talking because I'm concentrating. But yeah, so sometimes I'll use it like down here just to fill in, and literally, it's so like really faintly, guys. Like, just to fill in some little areas. Voila. And I'm going to go in last but not least with the Bad Gal Bang Benefit Mascara. This is amazing. I normally wear the brown version of this for day-to-day wear, but I'm going to go in for black because it's a, it's a fancy event. And another thing, men do not realise the power of mascara. Like, I have quite long lashes. People always ask whether they're real or not, and they are. I've been very blessed with really long lashes. But again, like mascara was like a product that took me a while to get into and use because it just like I only put it on the top. But it just again like it just frames your eyes. It makes it look really nice. Because I think the reason it took me long to get into it is because it for me, like, and I still find it now, like, if I put too much on, like, even now, I'm a bit like, oh, but it's fine. Sometimes I find it can really feminize your face, but I think that's just something you got to get over. That's why I normally wear a brown mascara, because it's much more natural, but it gives you the flair still. But, like, I'm going for a nice event. I'm seeing some amazing people. Why am I not going to put in a little bit more effort for them? And also, like that is it, by the way, guys, for makeup. So I'm just going to chit chat. But it's so funny. Like, I've spoken to a few people recently, and I met, like, I call them my Universal gang. I met them on the first vlog that I ever did, which was the Universal Epic Universe preview trip. And it's just funny how these people you just met suddenly become like your best friends, or like people that you can really lean on and trust and talk to and open up to. Like, there's people I've known in my life that I don't think I've even really opened up to as much as I have these people. And it's just really interesting. I think as you get older, maybe that's just what happens. Not that I don't obviously love my friends I already have, but I just think you connect on a different level because you're all kind of, so like when I go on these trips, like sometimes most of the time we don't know who else is going. So like it's either when you get to the airport or you get to the other side, you're suddenly like, oh, this is my group. These are my people that I'm spending the next however many days with. And it's quite daunting. I still get a bit nervous sometimes, but it's, everyone's in the same boat. So you kind of like all have to kind of get on. Even if you don't want to, you've got to get on because you're there for a work trip and stuff. And it's just funny how you just get talking and like you bond over experiences and things like that. So it's like it's just so nice to do these trips. And again, like I've met a really good group of people here. A few of us are going to go and meet prior to the event for some pre-drinks and some cocktails maybe, just to have a little catch up properly before we go to the event and things get really spooky. So yeah, I need to finish getting ready and I need to finish doing my hair. But guys, thank you so much for watching this. I am sorry that I've just blabbered on for the past however long, but I hope you've enjoyed it. If you want more of these kind of videos, please let me know. If you want more beauty stuff, let me know. I've got a few new products that I'm going to test and try, so keep an eye on my shorts. The YouTube shorts, not my shorts. That was like a weird dad joke, but I didn't actually mean it like that. Anyway. Yeah, so keep an eye on those for some little beauty tries, tried and tested. But also if you like these longer ones where I can explain a lot more and chit chat to you guys, please let me know in the comments below. And once again, thank you all so much for subscribing, those of you that have. If you haven't and you're new to my channel, please do subscribe, please do like, comment, share, and I will see you guys very, very soon.